Today we're going to make Kamias salad salsa. See, this is Kamias. It's a fruit from a tree, and it's a sour fruit. It's common in Southeast Asia, and it's usually used as a souring agent for um, dishes, Asian dishes. See, but today we're going to use it as a fresh ingredient. So we're going to chop it and add it to our salsa that we're going to eat as a side dish. Okay. So Kamias is also known as Averoa bilimbi or tree sorrel. So like I said, it's uh, it's used in food as a souring agent. Uh, this fruit originated from I think Malaysia and Indonesia. So you can find it in their local dishes like sambal or as a substitute to tomato or tamarind in their food or sauces. Here in the Philippines, it can be used as a souring agent for sinigang or pinangat or paksiw. So yeah, let's start. Let's make our salad and um, have lunch. Okay. The ingredients that we're going to use for our Kamias salsa is, of course, Kamias. We're just gonna use 2 pieces because I'm going to make uh, some just for one. So, and of course, we have our tomatoes, 2 tomatoes, and 1/3 of a medium-sized red onion, some salt, some black pepper, and uh, 3 leaves of Vietnamese coriander from our garden, and some soy sauce. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to chop up all our ingredients. It's very simple. So first we have this tomato. When you make salsa using tomato, you usually remove the seeds. So I'm gonna remove the seeds because it's gonna make your salsa too watery with the seeds and the juices. So we usually remove that. Okay. So we just cut the tomato in half. Remove the seeds first before proceeding to chop them up into small squares. There. Okay. So we're gonna do that to the other tomato. And then remove the seeds and the juices again. Okay. You can use these seeds. I usually replant them, but I don't have space anymore. But it's very easy to grow. So we just those seeds, just put it in the ground and they will grow. Okay. So let's put our leaves here. Coriander. Up. Okay. So let's chop our tomatoes. It doesn't have to be very small. Can be like squares, depending on your preference. Actually, I prefer it not so small. So something like that. See? Oops. Okay. A one and a two. That's good enough for me. Not too small, not too big either. Because we're gonna use this as a can use this as a side dish. It's very good for as a side dish for your salty viand with rice. So there. Then the Kamias, you well, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna have it like in cylindrical. This is not so crispy anymore because it has been with me for more than a day. It's better if you have it picked fresh and then you use it immediately. Now this one, when it's soft, you can use it to as a souring agent for your sinigang or pinangat or paksiw or whatever kind of food that you need to get sour. Okay, and then we chop the onions. Now this one we need to chop uh, a little fine, chop finely. Okay, so remove the skin. This is very good side dish for summer, especially for picnics. But since we can't go for picnics now because of the lockdown, just have it in your yard, eat outside in the garden or whatever, just to have that feeling of being out. Because I know, especially these times, can feel like we can have cabin sickness from staying in our rooms too much. Okay, so I'm chopping them not so small also, but small enough. There. And see, now we're going to add our Vietnamese coriander leaves. We're gonna cut them up into small. This will add a flavor of freshness to our salsa, as always. See, this Kamias is a very Southeast Asian fruit because it's very common here in Southeast Asia. Although they I think they had it also propagated in Zanzibar and also in Jamaica because the tree is a tropical tree. It grows in such climates. So in Indonesia, they use this for sambal and as a souring agent for most of their foods. Okay, so there you have it, and then just add some of our pepper, some salt to neutralize, and then we're going to add our soy sauce. So just a little, maybe half a teaspoon. Ooh. Oh, there you go. And we're just going to mix it up like so. There. Easy as that. So it's going to be very sour because of the Kamias, but we have our soy sauce to contradict that. So I'm going to have this with my mushroom adobo that I cooked the other day. There you have it. Okay, so we're going to have our Kamiya salsa with some of the adobo mushroom that I made the other day. Okay, and we're going to have it with some black rice. Okay, so let's eat. Let's try it out. Let's give a taste first. This some tomatoes, some Kamias. See, it's a little wilted. It's better if it's fresh and crisp. So salad is crunchy. Mmm, very sour. Now it would be best with this adobo mushroom because this is on the salty side. Yes, I added some potatoes. Although this is, potatoes has a high glycemic index, I just let it, you know, since I'm eating black rice. We also need some sugar in our lives. It's very nice. Some on our plate there. I like how I like using shiitake for adobo. It absorbs the soy sauce and vinegar very nicely. That's nice. So we have some more Kamias left. What we're gonna do with that is we're gonna dry them in the sun, and then we're gonna use it to, maybe uh, as a souring agent for when we make I don't know, maybe you can make some sinigang or something. But when you dry it out, You can after it's dried, you can preserve it in your ref and use it for later. So just make sure that they don't get molds. So you wash it before you dry them out. Wash it with water and then uh, pat dry and then leave in the sun to have them wilt and dry for preservation. Okay. Mm. Mm. If you're wondering how to make um, the shiitake adobo, just Google regular regular adobo recipe, like adobong minak. It's pretty much the same, except that, of course, unlike meat, the mushrooms they cook a little faster. So you just have to, if you put potatoes, you just wait until the potatoes are cooked. So when the potatoes are cooked, everything else should be cooked. Okay. So eating good food, healthy food, um, gives us a healthy, not just a healthy body, also a healthy mind, so that we can live the best life that we can. And every day, we should wake up and live. I'm Caioman, and this has been Caioman's Garden Kitchen. Let's eat. Mm. Mm.